It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Garrett Wilson. You always need eyes on him. 4th most catches in the NFL. It's the Black Knights and the Hawks. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This crowd's ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And just a short gain there, down to the 38. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now with Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 18 on that one. And that will be a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection and maybe bigger than...
And he will get into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Black Knights. His 6th touchdown now. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. 2nd down and 8. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. The tight end Fant in motion. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain. He just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. This is Hall. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone. This pass rush is continuing to make their... here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Lockett headed in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Gino. A throw on the move is caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those groups.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. We are through one. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
A tight end in motion now. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
They go back to Allen. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Byron Murphy, the rookie, there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time, he's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Black Knights. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Gino. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Gino to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Black Knights offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. Not exactly the... to right home.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And he will score. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. throwing, Rodgers. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Black Knights. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case,
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Smith. It is complete. He finds Lockett.
similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. Josh Downs, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. On the bootleg, it's Smith. This finds Smith and Jigba along the sideline. Here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Here comes Allen. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Box it.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And after just getting in 4 plays last year, that's Aaron Rodgers who is in some discomfort.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Hall. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Ritter. He's going to look for the home run ball. He is in. Touchdown, Black Knights. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back is Smith. That's complete on the tight end screen. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The Black Knights offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Ritter. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Red cycle. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards, and that will be a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Slide 2.
At the Seahawks,
Ready.
30-yard line.
They go play action now. Ritter in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
On the ready.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Drill green. Cut.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On play action, Smith. He gets that to his big target, Vance. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. So... Smith to throw on 1st down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Got a man. It's Lockett. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. From the shotgun, Smith. This one caught just past the pylon. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that.
Set, cut.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. Down.
Ready up.
It's second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Set.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Come on, set.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams. Off the play fake. Smith. Get that one to Charbonnet. Complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll keep it on the ground. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
The tight end Fant in motion. Play action now. It's Gino. There's the big tight end Fant. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
On second down, Smith. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Lockett headed in motion. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no good.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. That one taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
Ready. Claws red. Set, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Up the middle they go. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Set, hut. Ready.
A run here with Hall. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
On the set. Let's go. Set.
They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready.
They'll give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Here we go, set. Cycle. Ready?
On play action, Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Black Knights are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Set, cut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready, set. Set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.